Hey, Ravenna Miceli with Dana Fuchs, blues goddess.
Oh, bless you.
At the Music Box in Cleveland, and we've loved you for a really long time with oWOW.radio, playing all of your albums. And I think we started with Bliss Avenue.
Oh wow,
And
that's going back a few
I
years.
know. And it's such a great track. And what we do is we play your stuff in our regular rotation. So 24/7, we do have a blues show on Saturday night called Blues Time. So you're top heavy on the blues show with Alan Green. He's a blues guitarist. So 9 to midnight. And we just absolutely adore you. Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City.
Oh wow, that's been a minute too.
You're making Bobby Blue Bland weep.
I'm so glad you know that version, because everybody always says, you know, White Snake or someone other than him, and I've got the version I fell in love with and only listened to is the Bobby Bland.
Well, and you're not old enough to know that, but you are a consummate professional, so I am old enough to know that. But you know, what really interested me in your bio was the Julie Taymor connection. I knew her when she was a teenager.
You're kidding me!
She had a house in Chilmark, Mass. That's all I'll say.
Oh my God!
And yeah, and she was making puppets. She went to Oberlin, which is about 40 minutes from Cleveland, and she was a very insular, interesting young woman. And then here she is, this big producer, director, Lion King, and there you are in Across the Universe. How did that happen?
Julie actually came to a show of mine. It was just an acoustic show with me and my guitarist. And the next day, I didn't know she was there. The next day I got an email, Julie Taymor's office is trying to contact you. She brought me in to sing a demo for something completely unrelated to Across the Universe. And then towards the end of the demo, then we sat and we talked a while, and she said, can I film you singing this? This is Aiden.
Oh, thank you.
And
he picked up the mic.
I never leave home without this one.
Hey, you're adorable.
So long story short, she had me sing this demo and then said, can you act? And she said, I have something in mind for you. And a year later, I got called in to audition for Sadie. She had a total poker face. I waited and waited. It turned out she'd written the part for me. So, so that was a wacky...
Dude, he's precocious. And he plays a mean guitar.
Yes. That's his new thing, getting on stage.
Such a new thing?
He's got all the style and all the presence.
So you take him on the road everywhere.
I do.
Of course, I saw you on a boat in Norway recently. It looked a little chilly.
It was freezing. And he loved it until, like, we were going into the North Sea at that point. The weather got quite rough and the rain was splashing up over the hull. So that's good.
So you make your home in New York.
Yep.
And I know you have a gigantic audience in Europe.
Yeah, Europe has been quite kind to us. They kind of found us first.
Yeah.
It was just this weird fluke. We released some stuff on YouTube, you know, over 10 years ago. And all of a sudden we started getting calls from agents over there. Hey, are you available to do this festival, that festival? And the first one was with ZZ Top. We played in front of thousands and thousands of people. No one knew who we were. And after that, it just kind of took off.
Yeah, the Europeans are very kind to American performers, especially if they're half as good as you are.
Thank you.
Well, we love the new album, Love Lives On, and I think you know on social media I posted every cut is phenomenal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for
every cut. It's just mind-blowing. You don't get many albums like that. Where do you do your work, and who's producing and mixing and all that?
That
good
one
stuff?
we went to Memphis to make, but John, my guitarist tonight, John Diamond, we write all of the songs, and we've kind of always done the same thing where he'll get an idea, he'll send a snippet of an idea of music, he'll mumble something, and sometimes I'll imagine I hear a word in that, and then we'll sit down and write together. This one was a little different because we knew we were going to Memphis, and we had a very short time to write the album, so it kept us very focused in a sense of like, okay, we would write a bunch of stuff and then no, that doesn't belong on a Memphis album. Okay, so I think it streamlined and narrowed our focus a little bit in a good way. Instead of my last albums, which I love them all, they're all personal for different reasons. They're like your children, but they were more kitchen sink soup, throwing in all my influences at once. So,
and I love Same Sunshine. There are so many. That's my favorite. There's so many great cuts. Okay, so Dana Fuchs, oWOW.radio. I'm Ravenna Miceli. I'm just going to say,
next time you gotta wear your hat.
We're fierce, and we don't have any makeup on.
I love it. Hello.
Okay, good. Thank you.